Do a quick lesson on how to add and subtract polynomials of different degrees. Here we have a trinomial of the fourth degree, and I'm going to make sure my toolbars are up. There we go. The trinomial of the fourth degree, you can see that's because this is a fourth power, and we're adding another fourth degree polynomial to it. Okay, this could potentially be two functions that we need to add together. Okay, since they're being added, none of the signs over here are going to change, so we can start by just removing the parentheses. That's really a quick, simple way to start with an addition problem. And then really it's all about looking for like terms. Like terms need to have the same exponent. So systematically, I always start with the highest order. So I'm looking through in the highest order I have here. The highest degree, highest exponent is 4. So I'm looking at this 3x to the fourth and this 5x to the fourth combining to make an 8x to the fourth. Okay, and then I'm done with that one. I'm done with the fourths because I've had them all added up. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next highest order, which is the thirds. Okay, I have a negative 2x cubed and I have a negative 3x cubed. Those are going to combine to make a negative 5x cubed. Okay, and I'm going to move on, see if there's any squareds. I see that there's a 7x as the next one here, but I do have a negative 9x squared over on this side. Okay, that's included. So I'm going to make the next term, there are no other squared terms, so minus 9x squared. And then I'm going to move on to the 7x, positive 7x, and a negative 4. And I'm done with that problem because I've combined all like terms and I have my solution. Okay. Now subtracting is really just like when you added and subtracted integers. You would, the way that I look at it is any subtraction problem I turn into an addition of the opposite, just like when you learned integers way back in the day. So if we have this, let me cover this one up so we can get rid of that. We have this trinomial, and then we're going to subtract this polynomial from it. Okay, again, they're both of fourth degree, but that's, irrelevant. The first thing I always do, and you can choose your own strategy, but I change it into an addition of the opposite so I can remove the parentheses. And what that amounts to is that in order to remove this, if I subtract 2x to the fourth, that's minus 2x to the fourth. If I subtract a negative 5x cubed, it's going to become a positive 5x cubed. If I subtract a negative 9x squared, it's going to become a positive 9x squared. So I'm going to just, the first one stays exactly as it was, and end up with 4x to the fourth minus 3x cubed plus 5x minus 2x to the fourth plus 5x cubed minus a minus plus 9x squared minus a minus minus 4 minus a positive. Okay, now I'm going to go back to just what I did in the last problem, which is just combining like terms. Okay, I'm going to have a 4x to the fourth minus 2x to the fourth, which is going to be 2x to the fourth because 4 minus 2 is 2. I have a negative 3x cubed and a positive 5x cubed. Those are going to combine to make a positive 2x cubed. Okay, I'm going to have a 9x squared and no other squared terms. So I'm going to have a positive 9x squared. I'm going to have a positive 5x because there are no other x terms. A positive 5x and a negative 4. And I'm done. So that's adding and subtracting. And it's all about like terms and, removing any complications for you. Do the best you can.